We continue our series breaking down the state of each and every franchise, and on this installment, we look at the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's get into it. What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast, and as I said in the open, today we discuss the state of the franchise for the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, as we look at some of the acquisitions that were made by the Toronto Blue Jays, we have guys like Zach Collins, Raimel Tapia, Matt Chapman, Yusei Kikuchi, Kevin Gausman, Yimi Garcia, David Phelps was re-signed, and Bradley Zimmer was brought in. This is a franchise that has absolutely started to blossom and make serious waves, not only in the American League East, but in the American League and in Major League Baseball as a whole. They are one of the contenders listed as the favorites, not just for the American League East, but to go and possibly even win the World Series. That's how many baseball pundits are looking at this Toronto Blue Jays squad. And there's very good reason to feel that they have a legitimate chance to win the World Series in 2022. As we look at the X factor for this franchise in 2022, I believe that it is Bo Bichette. Yes, we know about the phenomenal, outstanding talent that is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. But I think that for this team, they're going to need more, and that is going to come from Bo Bichette. How Bichette goes to me is how the Toronto Blue Jays season is going to go. If he has a breakout stellar campaign that we would expect him to have, the Blue Jays are absolutely going to find themselves contending for the World Series. If there's any slight regression from Bo Bichette, the Blue Jays will find themselves faltering and skipping a beat. I also think that there's an opportunity that Bo Bichette has a breakout superstar level campaign and truly puts the Blue Jays at the front end of the World Series talk. Now, as we break down the state of the pitching staff for the Toronto Blue Jays, I'm going to give it a B+ grading. There are some absolutely monstrous names in this starting rotation. Jose Barrios, Kevin Gausman, Yusei Kikuchi, Hyun-Jin Ryu. And when you add that into the bullpen that they've added with guys like David Phelps, Yimi Garcia, Julian Merriweather, and of course their closer Jordan Romano, this is a dangerous pitching staff. And when you look at what they're able to do on a nightly basis, throwing out the arms with the power that they have, this is a scary franchise to come against on a nightly basis. When we look at the state of the offense, this is without question an A+ level offense. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette, Kevin Biggio, Matt Chapman, who I believe will have a very big bounce back year, George Springer, Raimel Tapia, who is coming in as a role player and an additional outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., and of course one of the most underrated talents in all of baseball, Teoscar Hernandez. This level of depth offensively is without question an outstanding place to be if you're a fan of the Toronto Blue Jays. This is going to be one of the most power-packed offenses in all of baseball. I think that there's very little chance that this offense doesn't supersede any and all expectations that are already extremely highly placed on them. This is going to be one of the most interesting and entertaining offenses to watch across Major League Baseball. Now, as we look at the state of the franchise as a whole, this is an A-level franchise. They've gone out and added to this team in a big way, bringing in guys like Kevin Gausman, Yusei Kikuchi, adding Matt Chapman to already boost a team that is without question one of the best in the American League and one of the best in Major League Baseball. When you have a franchise in a front office that is willing to go out and not just spend money, but also spend prospect capital to solidify your team as one of the forerunners, as one of the best teams in all of Major League Baseball, you cannot question the authenticity of an A grading for them. When you look at what this team is going to be in 2022, there's very little question they are going to be amongst the very best in Major League Baseball. Now, as I get into the bold prediction, it's starting to feel less and less bold with each passing day. But I believe Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would hit 50+ home runs in 2022. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts, your feelings on this down in the comment section below. What are your feelings on the Toronto Blue Jays? Where will they end up? What records, what numbers will be shattered by this team? Let me know all these things down in the comment section below, or find me over on Twitter at JLaracuente19 to keep the conversation rolling. As always, keep it locked into the entire JLMG family with WeSibs, the Granite Geek Show, and of course here on the Baseball Banter Broadcast. For sticking around all the way to the end, I want to offer you a promo code on our merchandise shop, baseballbanterbroadcast.com. Use the promo code BANTER to save 5% off your order. Keep it locked in all season as we continue to finish out this series on the states of the franchise, as well as my latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.